I've been thinking about how quickly our minds jump to worst case scenario. And even more disturbing is how automatic it is. If someone's late to a meeting, before we know it, our brain's like, oh my gosh, I hope they weren't in a car accident. You're at Target, somebody starts coughing, you try not to give them a dirty look because you're thinking, you should go home. I bet you have COVID, right? We have that tendency to just go straight to catastrophe, don't we? Welcome to day 27 of my 31 days of the in-between era, becoming 1% better every day. So the other day I caught myself doing this exact type of thinking, and it makes me laugh now. But I had a sore throat for a couple of weeks. No other symptoms. I felt completely fine otherwise. But at the end of about 2 weeks, I'm thinking, this is weird that this is hanging on so long. And before I knew it, the words throat cancer were popped up into my head. Then I was thinking, oh my gosh, that means it's probably in my lymph nodes too. Then it turned into, where does this even stem from? And before I knew it, I was Googling prognosis, age ranges, statistics, and quietly trying to figure out if the odds were stacked up in my favor to still be alive next Christmas.
Time to say goodbye.
And at some point I stopped and thought, wow, Abby, that escalated quickly. We were not born thinking like this. We were conditioned to do it because somewhere along the way, our brains learned to scan for danger, assume the worst, and treat every unknown like a threat. And if you don't catch it early, that spiral, it'll pull you in fast. Now, I usually don't get sucked into that type of thinking, but I obviously did the other day for a minute or two. But once I noticed it, I stopped it and I said out loud, literally, God's got this. I took some vitamin C, I went to bed and just let it go. And guess what? The next morning, my sore throat was gone. Coincidence? Maybe. But what changed immediately was my attitude, and that alone just made me feel better. So it reminds me that just because your mind offers you a worst case scenario, you don't have to accept it. You can pause, you can question it, Google some things if you must. But you can choose not to follow that thought all the way down. So today, 1% better for you might look like just catching your thoughts when they start going wild and choosing peace instead. It's a much better place to live.